After my last moving lock screen wallpaper video, a lot of you had one thing to ask me: can you do more? Some of you asked if I could do more colorful ones and all that, and the answer is yes. So in today's video, I will be showing you more of these ideas that you can build on your Samsung phone. So welcome back to the Doitright Tech channel, where I take you through everything tech, and in today's video, I will be building 4 more moving lock screen wallpapers, a sequel to the previous one I showed you, where the newspaper opened into the dragon's eye. If you missed that video, kindly check that top right corner here to take you to that video. Now, in this video, I'm not going to be focusing too much on generating of the images from scratch. I've already generated these images, so I'll put a drive link in the description below where you can find the images themselves and the prompt where you can use to generate them on ChatGPT. So you can go ahead, download the images and files, follow me as I do it, and replicate it on your phone. And for the prompts, you can adjust them the way you want it to get exactly the version that you want. Today, we're going to be focusing on how to layer those images properly inside the Wonderland and make the movement work amazingly. We're going to be doing a Sakura reveal, a side foliage reveal, a curtain reveal to the beach, and an advanced version that you want to watch because we used 2 separate axes to create an amazing effect. But without wasting much time, let's dive right into the video. But don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. On that note, let's go. So before we start anything, the first things you need is the good lock. So if you don't know about the good lock, check the top right corner here. There is a playlist that shows you everything about the good lock. So we're going to go into the good lock and jump here into Wonderland. And we're going to be going here to create the moving wallpaper. Now this is the previous one created, where lifting up the phone would open into the dragon eye. All right. And just like before, we're going to need the images that we have already prepared. So I'm going to be showing you those images shortly. So these are the images, the Sakura blossom, originally how it came, and then we cutting out the middle to show this very image. And then we have this as the window frame that you could use, but this is the actual window frame we're going to be using. Then the scene we want to see outside the window frame is going to be this. And then we're going to be using this foliage. And then we're going to be opening up to see this waterfall. So let's dive right into the video with the very first one. So we're going to tap on this plus icon. And once we are in here, we're going to be picking the image for the background. So we hit on gallery. Then we're going to go into the album where we have everything. And in this example, we're going to be taking this very scene. Now in this example, we're keeping the scene in the center. And what we're going to be trying to do here is to have the Sakura around this scene as if someone is looking through the Sakura flowers to see the scene. So once this phone is lifted up, it should open up to see this very image. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, simple, add an image. Then tap on that and then pick the Sakura flowers like this. So we're going to zoom in to cover the entire screen like this. So we can see part of the whole image has been covered up. Then next we're going to hit on image settings and then apply individual motion effect. Now when we come here, because we're lifting up, because in this example, when we lift up, we want the Sakura to zoom in. What we're going to do is we're going to now be moving in the Z axis. Okay. So the Z axis is for moving in and out. That's a zoom in and a zoom out. So you're going to use this, but we're going in the negative sense so that the lifting up would actually make the Sakura also zoom in. So let me just quickly demonstrate. Now when we preview, you can see what the scene looks like. But once you lift up your phone, you're going to get that. When you put your phone back to the original position, it's going to be like this. So lifting up your phone, it's going to zoom in like that. When we put it back, you're going to get this effect. So this is the effect you want. You're going to proceed to save this simple effect. All right. And we're going to save this. So this is a nice effect that we can actually use later. We're going to be applying this to see exactly how it looks like on the lock screen. So we're going to hit apply wallpaper, but we're going to apply it as lock screen. And now it's been applied. So we're going to close and open. And it looks like this. When you lift up your phone, this is what you get. And put it back down, it goes into this. Lift it up, put it back down, it goes into this. So you can play around with how you want the foliage to be like. Here we can hold down on this using lock star. We can unlock and change the color of this. If we want a pinkish, we could use the pinkish vibe like that and add or use the automatic one. So pinkish, and then make it a bit translucent using that teardrop or water droplet effect. So once you've done this, your wallpaper is going to be looking something like this. Zoom in and zoom out. So for my females out there who wanted something slightly colorful, this one here is for you. Let's move to the next one, where I'll still try to go a bit colorful. Moving on. So we're back in here and we're going to be creating the second one. So with this, we're going to tap on this and we're going to be putting the background that we want. So we're going to hit gallery, and in here, we're going to go into the space that we have what we want. So here we have another scene that I believe is beautiful. We're going to try to center this very waterfall. So we're going to hit on plus and then image. Then here we're going to hit on gallery, scroll down, and then we're going to pick this up. So once we pick this up, with this example, we're going to zoom in and keep this slightly beyond the center around here. And then we're going to pick image settings, turn on the motion effect. So once you're here, you're going to move it in the opposite direction. So on the x-axis, we're going to move it to the left so that when we preview it, when you move the phone to the right, it's going to open to the right that way. And when you move it to the left, it's going to move to the left. All right. So next, what we're going to be doing is coming and adding the same foliage again. It's the same thing, but this time around, we're going to rotate this and then zoom in. And then we're going to put it on another half of it so that it's this way. Right. So pay attention to this. You can see that we're making sure that there is no movement that's going to go on up or down. It's only left or right. So here also we're going to go into image settings, turn on the motion effect, and now move it in the x-axis to the right. So now when we turn the phone to the right, it's going to open up that way. To the left, they're just going to try to overlap completely, showing nothing. But to the right, we're going to have it open up that way. Let me demonstrate this way. So to the right, it opens up. To the left, it just closes. To the right, it opens up. To the left, it just closes. Okay, so we get that scene right there. All right. So this here is the second one. Let's show it on the lock screen and see exactly how it looks like. So we're going to save this and make it. Okay, and save this. So we can apply this as lock screen. All right, and now when we lock the phone and unlock it, a tilt to the left would keep closing it, and a tilt to the right will open it up. So it's like this: tilt to the right to open the scene, a tilt to the left will just keep closing it up. So with this, we go back into Good Luck and Wonderland, then we hit the plus. Once we are in here, we're going to pick one image, and the image is going to be, so with this one, you can see that window frame and the background are all in one image. So what we're going to be doing is zooming in. So we're just going to now put the curtains in. So tap on this image and that, and then we go into our folder, and now we're going to pick the curtain. And then we're going to zoom into the curtain until we're sure it covers the scene perfectly. But as you can see, you want to stretch it so it covers the scene properly. Okay. So the curtain should be somewhere there and should be covering it as perfect as possible. You can leave a small gap underneath it just to allow it to roll all the way up. Once you're done with this, you can check this out and you can see there's a small space underneath it. It just helps with the effect. So for this, you're going to add the effect of the y-axis, but in the positive side like this. Then when you preview it, lifting it up this way, lifting up your phone is going to be exposing, it's going to be raising that curtain, as you can see over there. Okay, right. So with this very one, note that there is a limit to which you can actually tilt your phone or lift up your phone to show the scene. So you want to play around with the level this one is set at, the curtain is set at, until it reaches a level, you know, once you lift it up, it's almost going to completely be rolled off. So just keep playing around with that until you get the exact way you want it. So here, if I lift it up this way, I have more of the scene showing. Okay, more of the scene showing. So once you're good with whichever one you've created, you're now going to hit on save, and that is going to be saved for you. And so we can set this as the lock screen. And now when we go onto our lock screen, it's going to be like this, and lifting it up is going to show the scene. It's going to be like this, and lifting it up is going to show the scene. So as you can see, lifting it up shows the scene, putting it down closes it, opens the blind, closes it, opens the blind, and closes it. So you can use this also the way that you want it. Now in the final one, it's going to be slightly different. With this last one, we're just going to be using more images to create the same thing we created in the third one. So just follow me. We're going to hit on plus and then go to gallery. And then here, we're going to pick first and foremost the background. So we pick this background, for example. Then we go here and add image. And then pick an image from here. And then here, we're going to pick the window frame, this window frame. And cover it up that way. We'll zoom in a bit further. Like that. All right, like this. But we're going to be doing something here. Now, with this one, we're going to be using two movements. With this, it's going to almost stay the same, but it's going to zoom forward so that it looks like once you lift up the phone, it should look like you're looking outside or you're moving outside. So I'll just quickly show you. You're going to select this, select the motion effect, and this one we're going to use the Z-axis and allow the movement in the Z-axis to the negative side, about 30%. So that lifting up your phone is going to zoom in this way. You can see the zoom in effect. Okay. Then that is going to be combined with another. Okay, so watch this. Now, the next one we're doing here is coming and adding a new image. That is this. Remember that we did for the window frame. It was 29, negative 29. So you're going to come here, add also this one and tap on this. Then now we're going to take the curtains and place the curtain exactly where we want it. All right, so right about there. You can check it by doing this, make sure it's in there. Okay. What we're going to do here is slightly take it higher. Okay, like this. Then for this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to the settings and then take this also to the same negative 29. Okay. Now what is going to be happening is as we lift up the phone, the curtains and the frame would all zoom in. But again, we're going to have the curtain move upwards. So it's going to be a movement forward of the curtain and an upward slide of the curtain too. So let's look at the preview. So when we pick up the phone, this is what's going to happen. Okay, so I don't know if you see that, but you're going to see it way better when we go to the lock screen. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to take the curtains a bit higher so that we see more of the scene outside, like this. And once we are done with this, we can finish this up and save this. Then we do it final one and save this. Now we can set this as the lock screen wallpaper. And we go to our lock screen. Now, when you unlock your phone and you lift up your phone, this is what's going to happen. Okay. Let me show you. When you lift up your phone, it's going to zoom in and zoom out. So now this is your phone. Once you lift it up, it's going to reveal the entire scene. And put it down. The entire indoors is going to look like this. When you lift it up, it's going to zoom in that way. So yeah, this is an effect you can also build on your phone like that. And there you have it. 4 more wallpaper ideas that you can create on your Samsung phone using Wonderland. The Sakura zoom in reveal, the foliage side opening reveal, the curtains reveal to the beach, and the multiple layer version with advanced effects. Remember, I'll leave the drive link in the description below, where you can find all the images I used alongside with the prompts to generate them using ChatGPT. You can go ahead and copy the setup directly or adjust the prompt to create your own version. Let me know in the comment section which one again you want me to create fully next. And if you want more Wonderland ideas like this, make sure to check the previous video that I showed in the card before. And let me know also in the comment section if you want a part 3 of the same style of video. So without wasting much time, don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. On that note, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.